Y'all watch this.
Really bad.
It's time to resell, it's time to resell in the ATL, ATL, ATL. It's time to resell, it's time to resell in the ATL. It's the ATL flippers, ATL flippers.
Hey guys, welcome back to our channel.
My name is Derek.
And my name is Jasmine, and
We
we're
are the ATL Flippers.
We're full-time resellers on eBay and Mercari. So thank you guys for joining our channel today because we're gonna show you guys the items that we sold this past week.
So let's go ahead and get into it.
So the first item that we sold were these Aqua Reebok men's question shoes. You guys see the quality of these shoes? We ended up selling these for $55 and we only paid $6 for them at Goodwill.
And then we sold a pair of Jordan 6s. These Jordan 6s right here, y'all, are in really nice condition. It has a couple paint chippings right here, but we end up paying $6 for these, and we sold these for $60, free shipping. Then we sold this Patagonia quarter zip sweater, and it's actually in really good condition, man. It has like a little emblem or whatever, school emblem on it, but we end up selling it for $39, and we paid $6 for it at Goodwill.
And this next brand, you guys, I've never heard of it before, but we ended up selling this Cable Sling backpack. I really liked it. We only paid $3 for it, but we ended up flipping it for $30.
And then we sold these Nike Air Max 97s, and the colorway on these were actually really nice. They were like a silver white colorway, and I actually had to paint the midsole of these white because they were kind of, messed up. But we ended up selling these for $65, and we only have $6 into them. And then we sold another pair of Nike Air Max 97s, and these were actually in women, and we sold these for $55, and we only have $6 into them too.
Then we ended up selling these men's wrestling shoes. We sold them for $45 and we only paid $9 for them. And you guys will also see that we got positive feedback.
And then we sold these Sperry top-sided boots. They are actually in kid size. I think they're like a size 1. But y'all, we sold these for $25 and we only have $5 into them. Then we picked up these MBT walking shoes, and these are actually women walking shoes. They kind of remind me of like the Skechers shape-ups.
Yeah, definitely.
But we end up selling them for $48, and we only paid $6 for them at Goodwill.
And then we ended up selling this brand new Ralph Lauren blazer. This thing was nice, y'all.
With the tag.
Yes, with the tags. That's why we were able to get $100 for this item, and we only paid $6 for it at Goodwill.
Let's go!
This next item, you guys, is a BOLO. Be on the lookout. We ended up selling these women's Kuru shoes, you guys. So be on the lookout for this brand. We actually only paid about $6 for it, but we ended up selling it for $28. But keep in mind, we had a really good sale going on.
That's
so
right.
Still be on the lookout for Kuru.
And then we picked up this Gustin belt. I can't remember, I don't know how to say the name, y'all. But yeah, we picked it up for $2 at Value Village, and we ended up flipping it for $40, free shipping. When I saw the belt, I never heard of the brand before, but when I looked at it, it said Made in USA. So when I looked up the comps, they were showing that some was going for $70, $80, so I had to scoop it up. And then we sold these women Nike Vapor Max for $130, y'all.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, let's get it. And y'all, we only paid $6 for them at Goodwill. Like most of the shoes we buy at Goodwill, like $6, whatever, unless they're like special price. But yeah, but we flipped this, y'all, and we're glad that we ended up, making this deal.
Yep, and then you guys, we ended up selling 4 of these Nike soccer shirts, you guys.
Not 1, not 2, not 3, but 4.
4 of you guys for $75 that we ended up selling it for. So I'm so glad we ended up bundling these up because they were all the same size and we were able to get a great profit out of 4 Nike shirts.
Then we sold these Danner boots, y'all. These Danner boots are in really good condition. We paid $8 for them, and then we sold them for $65, y'all. And they sold within like 2 weeks after we listed them. And I actually had to put like some shoe polish over them just to clean them up a little bit. But yeah, like the buyers saw it, so they ended up buying it.
And then you guys, we ended up selling another pair of UGG boots, you guys. But these were a little different. These were the wedge ankle booties, you guys. So you can see from the design, I love the fact that the heels aren't too high. It's very comfortable for women. So we sold it, you guys, for $42 and we only had about $5 into them. So it's a great style cut, not the classic short, but just the ankle size. So I think it's a great look for women and we ended up flipping it for a great profit.
Then we picked up this Westbrook jersey right here. He's actually the point guard for the 2nd greatest player of all time, LeBron. Not the first. Jordan's the first. But yeah, so we paid $3 for this, and we actually got this jersey from another reseller. And we bought out like a ton of jerseys from him, and we ended up selling this for $21, free shipping.
And the next item, we sold this Nike Boys, it's a toddler t-shirt. I love it because the colors, it's a hoodie. Thank you, boo.
Nice.
It's a hoodie, but we really didn't pay anything for it, and we ended up selling it for $11, so it's a great profit.
Then we sold this Eton shirt. I think it's Eton,
Something like
but
that.
it's a men's dress shirt, and we paid $3 for it at Salvation Army, and we actually sold it, y'all, for $45 free shipping.
Hold on, babe. You smell that?
Yeah, what
I'm
restaurant?
Some good
What restaurant does
country
that?
breakfast.
Smell
Ooh, eggs, bacon, sausage. Maybe it's just this Cracker Barrel hat, y'all, that we ended
Oh,
up
that's
selling.
probably what it is. Yeah, that's exactly probably what it
If
is.
y'all know good food, it is good. So we ended up selling this Cracker Barrel snapback hat for $25. You guys, we only paid $1 for it. So thank you for the country cooking.
Let's go eat.
Please. Next up, you guys, we sold these women's UGG boots. You guys, these were the classic short boots. They were size 7. And you know, the thing about UGGs is they do keep their value. You can see from the material, all of it is just, it works really well. So we got $29 for it, and we only had about $5 in it at Goodwill.
And the next item that we sold, we actually sold it for $29 too. And it was these Nike React Runs. And this style right here, guys, is like really, really nice. When I looked up the comps and I looked up the sell-through rate on these, it was amazing, y'all. It was more that sold than was listed. So, you know, if you see these shoes wherever in the wild, when you go sourcing, make sure you grab them.
Then we sold these Carhartt carpenter pants for $25, you guys, and we only had how much into it, babe?
I don't know.
We had an amount into it,
Yeah,
but
I
we
think
flipped
like
it, y'all.
$6. I don't know. But yeah, y'all, then we sold these shoes right here. Check these out right here.
Ooh,
Boom.
those things are nice.
Giuseppe's, y'all. These are really, really nice right here. And I remember we paid $10 for these, right? $10, and we sold them, y'all see, for $135. And we had them listed for like 200 something, but somebody offered 135, and we was like, we gonna let it go for, you know, for that amount. You know, just
Happy
get it
holidays.
out here. Yep.
Next item up, we sold these men's Tim boots, you guys. If y'all have been watching, we sell a lot of Tims, especially recently. We sold these for $45, you guys, and we only paid $6 for them at Goodwill.
And the next item, y'all, we're about to show you is a BOLO. BOLO means be on the lookout. These shoes right here, they're called P448. If you've never heard of this brand before, write it down, or you can go and look it up. But we sold these for $80, and we paid $6 for these at Goodwill. Then we sold these women Ariat boots. We paid $6 for them, and they sold for $36 free shipping.
All my coffee lovers, can you leave it down below in the comments? Just amen to coffee, right?
That's right.
So this next item, we ended up selling these Nespresso coffee mugs. You guys, these things were in the box. They were porcelain. They were beautiful. Brand new, you guys. We ended up selling it for $54, and we only paid $1.99 for each of them. So we had $6 into it, and we ended up flipping it for $54. Amen for the coffee. Next, we ended up selling this bucket hat. We ended up selling it for $16, and we only have $1 into it, you guys.
And then we picked up this pair of Timberland, what are these? Kid Timberland boots.
Yeah.
But we actually got these from a friend, so we only have like $5 into them, and we end up selling them to y'all for $50, and they actually come with the box, and they're brand new.
Oh yeah, great flip. Work, 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 work. All we do is work, 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 work. Come on.
All we do is work, 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 work.
That's not
All
how
we
the song
do
goes.
is.
Don't do Rihanna like that.
Why you hating on me? That's the
No, you hating on.
that's the remix, man.
What?
I'm hating, man.
It's not the remix. Let me tell y'all about this next item because my husband just jacked up that song. You jacked it up, boo. We ended up selling these Rihanna Fenty slides though, y'all. Man, these shoes were so nice. And they came with the box. You
They
guys,
were nice.
we sold these for $54 and we only paid $6 for them.
And then we sold these for Zykes, y'all. We actually picked these up from our neighbor. We only have like $10 into them, but we sold these for $50 free shipping. If you're liking this video, don't forget to like
and subscribe. Then we ended up selling these Nike Jordan 1s. These were toddler shoes, you guys. And so we only had about $5 into it, but we sold it, you guys, for $52. That is excellent for a toddler shoe, but I think it's a great brand, so hey, we got to flip.
y'all. The next item we sold, off the chain. Y'all, we actually picked this up at the thrift store a while back, and we listed it, you know, when did we list this?
A few months ago.
Yeah, a few months ago. But y'all, we sold this vintage Coogee sweater. It's a women's sweater, and we only paid, I think, like $3 or $4 for it. But y'all, it sold for $160.
Let's go.
Free shipping. Cha-ching! The next item that sold was a pair of Jordan OG 6s. These were the Chicago colorway, white and red, and they sold for $77, and we only have $10 into them.
Great flip. And then we also sold these vintage Nike full zip jacket. So you guys, we only had about $4 into it from Value Village, but we ended up selling it for $28.
Let's go. Y'all watch this.
Really bad. Y'all, this next item, we sold these toddler UGG shoes. We sold them for $30, and we only paid $3.99 for them at Goodwill.
And then we sold these Adidas Boost NMDs, and these sold right here, y'all, for $29, and we only paid $6 for these at Goodwill.
Oh yeah.
Then we sold this Red Bull energy drink jacket, y'all. I didn't even know these jackets go for that much money. We sold this for $66, y'all. And we only have, I think, like $6 into it, and we picked this up from Value Village.
Yep, and then we ended up selling these Chameleon Jordan 6s. You guys, we only paid about $5.99 for it, but we ended up selling it for $40. Then we sold it. Then we sold this Monster Energy drink hat, you guys. We ended up selling this item, y'all, for $55. Y'all hear me? We only paid $1.99 for it, but listen, Monster Energy drink hats, whatever, it goes for a lot of money. So if you guys see it in the store, make sure you run and pick it up, and shout out to the buyer because we got positive feedback.
And then we sold this Marlboro jacket. It's a reversible jacket. We sold it for $45, and we picked it up at Value Village. And I think we picked it up for like $6 or $7. So yeah, there was a good flip, and it's reversible, so and it looks kind of vintagey.
Yep.
So yeah, you know,
Vintagey?
had to let it go, vintagey.
Interesting word choice. Next, we sold these Nike men's running shoes. We sold them for $33, but we only paid $6 for them at Goodwill.
And then we sold a pair of Jordan Retro 11 breads, and these are size 12C and taller, and they come with the box, y'all.
Yep.
With the box, and we sold them for $50, free shipping. And then we sold this Penfield Puffer Bomber Jacket. We sold it for $75, and we picked it up at Salvation Army. I think it was like $6, y'all, but I didn't know that this jacket was gonna, you know, sell.
Go for so much.
Yeah, I didn't know. I just picked it up because it was a puffer jacket, you know, and it ended up selling for a good profit.
Next, we sold this Indiana Jones hat. We sold it for $19, and we only paid $1 for it. Can't beat that.
Can't beat that.
Then we sold these kids Jordan shoes. We ended up selling it, you guys, for $30, and we only had about $3 into it.
And we sold this vintage polo hoodie, and it sold for $30, and we only paid $3 for it, y'all, at Salvation Army.
Yep.
Then we sold these Nike penny shoes, and they sold for $55, y'all, and we only have $6 into them from Goodwill.
And then we ended up selling these dope, you guys, Nike women's wedge shoes. They were super clean, you guys, and we ended up selling them for $65, and we only had about $6 into them. Then we had a great deal, you guys. We ended up selling these Adidas women wedges for $65, and we only had about $6 into them. Plus, we had positive feedback. What did you look at it?
Just so beautiful. She's just beautiful, y'all.
He's so
Simply
smooth, y'all.
But nah. But y'all, we sold this Columbia women's jacket, and we sold it for $22, and we ended up picking it up at Goodwill for $6. Then we sold for $35 this Women Atlanta United soccer jersey, and we only paid $3 for it at Goodwill.
Oh yeah, but y'all remember that video where I almost lost my life at that Goodwill outlet in Chattanooga?
Crazy. That was crazy.
If you haven't already seen the video, we're gonna leave it down in the comments. Make sure you watch it, but listen, it was crazy, y'all. But I did end up finding this next item, and we ended up selling it. So it was these Nike men's track pants, and we ended up selling it for $35. And I remember I got it for a steal at the outlet spot.
Less than $1, I think.
Yeah, less than $1. So I guess my life was worth it, right, babe?
Thanks for the sacrifice, babe.
You're welcome. Next, we sold these Lululemon women's leggings. I love Lululemon. So we ended up selling it for $40, and we only paid $5.99 for it at Goodwill.
And then we sold for $60 these camo pants. They're actually brand new with the tags, and I think I paid only like $6 or $7 for them at the Salvation Army.
Yep.
But yeah, these sold very fast. Then we sold for $45 this vintage polo jacket, and y'all, vintage polo actually does very well for us. So yeah, we sold it for $45, and we only have $4 into it from the Salvation Army.
Next up, you guys, we ended up selling this Giorgio Armani. Did I say that right?
Yeah, Giorgio Armani.
Armani. How about that, y'all?
Yeah.
It's a little tongue twister. We sold this necktie, you guys, for $20, and we only paid $1 for it. Next, we ended up selling this Best Dressed Barbie doll in the box, you guys, and we ended up selling it for $19.95, but we only had about $1.99 into it, so thank you, Barbie.
And then we sold a pair of Nike, some Nike shoes, and these Nike shoes, y'all, we actually picked them up from our neighbor, and we sold these for $180. Since we sold it for $180, it goes to the eBay authenticator. Once they get it, they inspect it, make sure everything's, legit and everything like that, and then they ship it to the buyer. And once the buyer gets it, everything's good, and hey, you get your money, and everything is awesome. And then we sold this women's fencing gear set, and we sold it for $150. And I remember seeing this at the Value Village. It was behind the counter in this red bag, and I was like, "Hey, can I see, what's in that bag?" And they showed me. And when I was looking at it, a guy came behind me. He was like, "Hey, you gonna get that?" I was like, hey, man, I haven't even looked at it yet, man. Like, just be patient with me, right? But nah, y'all, we ended up selling it for $150, and you only paid $30 for it. So I'm glad that we ended up getting this, man, and ended up flipping it.
And shout out to the wife for listing this item, right?
Yeah, that's right. She did list it.
All right, y'all. So the next item we ended up selling were these men's Echo shoes. We ended up selling it for $55, and we only had about $5 into them.
$6 at Goodwill.
Oh yeah, $6.
Y'all, the next item was insane, y'all. This was off the chain, y'all. This was our biggest sale of this week.
Huge.
Crazy. So, y'all, we found these Mephisto men dress shoes at the thrift store. Only paid $9 for them.
Crazy.
Y'all, we sold them for $290 free shipping. This was insane. Oh, it's gonna be all right, babe. It's all right.
Okay. All right, y'all. The next item up, we ended up selling these women's classic mini boots. I'm back, y'all, for real, because that was a lot of money, wasn't it?
It was.
All right, so these UGG boots we ended up selling for $50, and we only paid $7 for them at Goodwill.
Then we sold this North Face hoodie, and we sold it for $37, and we only have $6 into it at Goodwill.
Then we ended up selling this women's Timberland boots. They were the light tan color, so I really like that. We sold it for $50, you guys, and we only had $6 into it at Goodwill. This next item, you guys, is a crazy bolo. Okay? Write it down. Franklin Covey. You guys, we bought this Franklin Covey planner binder.
Yep.
We only paid $1.99 for it, and we sold it, you guys, for $65. So Franklin Covey is a great brand a lot of people overlook. Make sure if you see it in the store, go get it, because we flipped $1.99 into $65.
And then we picked up this men's cool sweater, and it's actually a quarter zip sweater, y'all. But what's crazy is we sold this. How much we sold this for?
Was it 40?
Yeah, we sold it for $40. And then we sold it for $40, and we ended up paying $6 for it at Goodwill.
Next, we sold these Jordan 1s for $50, you guys, but we only had about $6 into them.
And then we sold, another pair of Jordan 1s.
Yep, we like
and they're
Jordans.
actually in toddler size. They were like a gold, whitish colorway.
Yeah. Then we sold this Vineyard Vines logo hat. We sold it for $20, but we only had $1 into it.
$1.
Yep.
And then we sold these pair of Jordans, as y'all see right here. $70, y'all. This is crazy right here, right? And we only paid $6 for them. And these shoes are like the Jordan mixed with the Jordan 9 mixed with like the Nike Air Force 1s. So these are a really rare type of shoe. And I'm glad that we got these flipped.
Yep.
The next item that sold for us, we actually picked these up at the Nike clearance store when we was in Tennessee.
Yep.
And we paid $20 for these. No, I'm sorry, it was like $25 with the discount and everything. But we ended up selling them for $77, and they are these Nike waffle racers, y'all. Super clean, brand new, and they actually like look really, really nice on feet.
Next up, you guys, we ended up selling these ladies floral print Doc Martin boots, you guys. These things were nice.
They were nice.
Yeah, they were nice. So we got them for $7 at Goodwill, but we ended up flipping it for $50. Next, we sold these Nike LeBron 11s, you guys. They were super clean.
Super nice.
Super clean. So we sold them for $50, and we only had about $12 into it.
And then after that, we sold this universal knee brace. It can go on the right knee or the left knee. And we actually paid $4 for it, and we sold it for $49 free shipping.
Great flip.
Then we sold for $70 this vintage Tommy Hilfiger overalls. And it's crazy, y'all, because I think I only paid like $3 or $4 for it at Salvation Army. And I remember this is like one of the old videos that I did. I remember finding the overalls like on the end of one of the racks at Salvation Army. So I was like, wow, this is crazy. I got to pick it up. And I looked up the cups, and I was very excited because this is one of my first vintage pieces that I picked up. So yeah, we ended up selling it.
And then the next item, you guys, that we ended up selling were these OG Jordan Retro 1s, you guys.
Yep.
These shoes were super nice, and you can tell because we sold it for $150. And we
Let's
only
go.
had about $5 into it, so yes,
Yep.
let's go.
Good flip.
Next, we sold these Nike Air Force One Seahawks. We sold these for $56 and we only paid $6 for them.
And then we picked up these other Air Force Ones, and we actually picked these up at the Nike clearance store when we were in Tennessee.
Yep.
And yeah, so we paid I think it was like $30 for it, and we ended up selling it for $90, free shipping. Then we sold this Adidas hoodie, and we sold it for $34, and we only have $6 into it from Goodwill.
And then the next item, you guys, we ended up selling these women's Bally shoes, you guys. This material was amazing, you guys. It was the 2 straps, it was the suede and the leather. I mean, it looked really, really nice, you know? So we sold it for $40, and we only had about $6 into them.
Thank you so much!
It's so extra, y'all, but no, for real. Thank y'all for watching this video with us. We hope you guys learned some things. We hope you guys saw some items that you can get out there and resell and make some money, right?
Yep, so if you haven't already, go ahead and like and subscribe, and we're gonna catch you in the next one. Let's go! Then we...
Stop it.
I thought I was
You know
supposed
it's
to
my
go.
turn. You already went like the last 3.
I'm up at the wheel, biting on the deal. I'm doing this for real. Hey, look at the steal.